Our second Show Us Your Swing, Tisha, good grief, Tisha Abrea, run the video, please.
What's up, you guys? I'm Tisha Abrea with Woodwood Drive, and I have a little problem with my swing. I have a tendency to lay it flat. It looks something like this. But I can still crush it though.
Tisha, you have a really good golf swing. I mean, look at this. I mean, what do you need my help for, right? That is a very good golf swing. Now, I have one thing for you. Tough to tell from this view, but just watching here, the body motion. Your swing shape, really good. Look at this. Club face looks good. As you turn to the top, it looks like you might be leaning a little left. Be careful you don't get too much pressure on the left foot. Be sure you're loading up into that more of the right heel. I'm going to show you something there. But then look at this move. I mean, this is fantastic. Look how the hips are open. The shoulders are open. I love it. I just want to make sure that you're loading up more into the right side, kind of unweighting the lead foot. So I'm going to give you something here to consider. Thanks so much for the video. Keep up the great work. Tisha, great stuff. You got a really good golf swing. Want to give you some things here to consider that I think might be happening from the face-on view. And of course, face-on is here. And we saw target line, great swing shape. And what I want to make sure that you're doing here is getting properly loaded into the trail side. It looks maybe a little bit like as the club's going back, you might be just kind of hanging a little bit into the lead foot. So here's what I want you to make sure that you're doing, and I think good advice for so many of you at home. We're going to set up here. I like just a little bit of a trace in the belt buckle. So the belt buckle kind of traces a little bit towards the right heel. See that? Little trace, then turn. Okay, now, it's not a sway. It's not this, right? I'm just moving the pelvis a little bit, kind of over here, towards the right heel. And then from there, I turn, and when I hold, I feel more pressure down into the right heel here. I've kind of unweighted the lead foot as I go to the top of the swing, rather turning and keeping the belt buckle here in the center, or maybe even moving a little to the left. So I just want you to make sure you got a little trace, then you turn, get some pressure over here. Now you're fully loaded up and you can let it go. And I got to tell you, you create good speed. This is going to probably give you even a little bit more speed, but also I think it'll give you a little bit more time to square the face up. And I like this in particularly with the longer club. So here we go. This is something that I work on a little bit even with my swing. I have a tendency to kind of hang a little bit to the left. I'm going to trace to the right and then turn. I always think of Henrik Stenson. He does it so well. Really moves it over there and then turns and gets loaded up into that right heel. Great stuff. Keep up the good work, Tisha. I love what you're doing out there in social media. I love the swing. I think that'll give you a little more power, a little more accuracy, and I think help some of our viewers at home. All right, how to get involved, right? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And remember, leave a comment if you have any questions, and most importantly, subscribe right here to Travis Fulton Golf so I can help you with your game long term.